Hello everyone and welcome. In this lecture we look at the how argument in merging data frames. So let's look at an example. We have pd.merge and then we'll be merging the left and right data frames, and then in this lecture we look at the how argument, and this how argument can take one of the following four values. So it can take left, right, outer, or inner. So these are the four values that it can take. And if you are familiar with SQL join names, left means left outer join. So this is left outer join, and right is similar to right outer join. Outer is similar to full outer join, and this inner is similar to inner join in SQL joins. Okay, so the left join uses keys from the left data frame only, whereas if we pass right for the how argument, it uses keys from the right data frame, and then outer uses the union of keys from both data frames, whereas the inner value uses the intersection of keys from both data frames. Okay, these are the four values for the how argument. Let's look at an example. I'm going to copy the two data frames that we created in the previous lecture. This is the left data frame, and let me also copy the right data frame. Okay, let's look at our two data frames. So we have the left data frame with key 1 and key 2, and we have the right data frame with key 1 and key 2. Now let's merge them together by using left for the how argument. Let's do that. pd.merge will be merging the left data frame and the right data frame. How are we merging it? We'll merge it by using the left for our how value. This means we'll be using keys from the left data frame, and we'll be merging them on both keys, key 1 and key 2. So let's pass that, key 1 and key 2. So take a moment and think what the result will look like. Okay, in this case it will check the key 1 and key 2 values on the left data frame, which is K0 and K0, and it will see whether we have that combination in the right data frame, K0 and K0. Yes. So we'll have one row. The first row will have values A0, B0, K0, K0, and then C0, D0. Okay, the second key 1, key 2 combo in the left data frame is K0, K1. Do we have that in the second data frame? K0, K1. No, we don't. So for the second row, we'll have values A1 and B1, and then K1 and K2 will be K0, K1, and for C and D, the values will be not a number, NaN, missing data, since we don't have K0, K1 in the right or second data frame. Next, it will check for K1 and K0 in the second data frame. Do we have that? K1, K0. Yes. Actually, we have two of them. So we'll have two rows. And then finally, it will check for K2 and K1 combo. Do we have K2 and K1 in the right data frame? K2 and K1. No. So for that, we'll have a no value, not a number, NaN, on the right data frame. Okay, let's run it and show you. So here, we don't have K2 and K1 combo. K2 and K1, we don't have them in the right data frame. So the values for C and D are NaN and no value. Same thing for K0 and K1. We don't have K0 and K1 in the right data frame. So we have no value for C and D. So that's left for the how argument. And in the next lecture, we look at the other three values, which are right, outer, and inner. Thank you everyone, and see you at the next lecture.